or the cliff where my waves crash into every morning. It's not PG, I swear. This is like emotionally speaking. Like my pick me era when I did this. My own waves. Winds and water lashing, causing my own demise. So these are like this is the dark section. Let's proceed to the lighter ones, shall we? Okay, where's the I'm at the end. There's light at the end of the tunnel here. Hi guys. This is Shiba, the artist behind this account, and I have thought of this really spontaneous video to happen because I think it's gonna be fun. I haven't really read this poetry book of mine, Human Nature, for years now, so this will be the first after all these years, and I think it would be so cool to video my reaction. So let's do this. By the way, this book is actually available on Amazon, so if you would like to check it out, you can do so if you wish. All right. So let's just start off with reading you guys. Since there's a lot of like poems here, I like to read some of the few that I really like, some of my favorites. So this book is a bit in the dark side. So, but it ends with a high note, so don't worry. All right, this is one of my favorite, The Sunken Bones. It's really dark. Mm, all right, let's do this. Sunken bones. And if you saw the sunken bones in my swamps, would you still come to me with flowers in the morning? Or will you fade like the tides to the shore, or shrivel at the earliest sight of discontent? Only the daybreak has the answers, only the air that hear your sighs at night, only the soul that sits and ponders for what it already knows. All the mind's questions answered. Yeah, I don't know if I would like to give you the meaning of that. Maybe I think it's better for you to find it out yourself. I I think that's the beauty of poems, like it's a riddle for you to figure out and solve, and I think this one is quite easy to understand. So, but yeah, I think it's one of the ones that I really like. It's a bit short, but I like it so much that I would like it longer. I'll try to make a more um like a longer version of that. Alrighty. Next. Mm-hmm. Okay. This pretty one. All right. My life is an echo of what is in me, a ripple from the center of my own sea. Yep. What what is inside would usually come out. Okay. Next is okay. You know what? When you read your poems like the first time after years, sometimes you would, surprise yourself because you would sometimes feel those feelings that you used to you create these poems. But these are like strangers to me now. But it's familiar, you know. Oh, all right. This one is take me where your rivers flow, where your wildest flowers grow. where your grasses dance and where your clouds and skies romance. For there I shall spread out my blanket and sleep at your toes. But most of all, just take me. This is like my pick me era when I did this. Uh-uh. All right, just take me. Oh my gosh. All right, moving on. Okay, I like this one. The heavens have been dropping rainfalls of answers. Still, I find myself laying at the prairies of my own illusion, searching for the tiniest of signs. Wow. All right. hmm And this one's okay. Wild butterfly. Oh, I move a lot. Sorry about that. Sorry. Wild butterfly. I've seen a beautiful butterfly once, and I've come to love it. So I kept it and held it in my hands, but it died. So I promised that if I see another one, I will let it thrive and let it do its thing in the wild. Thank the days it comes flying back to me, and bless the days it merrily flies on its way, on its own. Nice. I told you it's a bit dark, so here's one. I tucked myself in sadness, wondering when the ray of happiness would peep through my sheets. Good thing I'm far from that space now. Okay. Um, my emotions are like hurricane and storm on my seas, and me, a seafarer, limping and dying from my own waves. Winds and water lashing, causing my own demise. So these are like this is the dark section. Let's proceed to the lighter ones, shall we? Okay, where's the I'm at the end. There's light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay, so here's the transition. World as it is. How do people do this? Okay. World as it is. Dark as a world where one lives, with eyes shut. But colorful it gets when one awakens with eyes open. Oh, what a blessing it is to see the world as is, to see it both as light and dark, beautiful and ugly, good and evil. One lens right, one lens left, but always with a bird of hope perched in the middle. hmm There's nothing sweeter than the scent of a beautiful soul. There's nothing more pleasant than a soul reopening to love. Chas. Okay, this one is kind of cute too. It's called. I think I should stop doing. Okay, the bridge. We met at the bridge as your sun rises and my moon dips. A spot where 50 miles feels one and future is eternal. And you, like me, blessed and cursed as the day, I see us meant to be together till the sun's last ray. So basically, I had this situation, a long distance situation, but it didn't work out. So there you go. Ooh, okay. This is one of my favorites. All right, I'll just stop doing that. Okay, sorry. I the sea, you the cliff. I the sea, and you the cliff. Strong and sturdy, though jagged your edges, I sometimes get pained by its sharpness. And under the sun, when you've spent the whole day under the sweltering ray of life, I come to you and get seared by your heat. I surge my waters through you and in you, passing through each crevice of your soul, your body, your mold, just studying you and you, familiarizing the untamed currents of me, you who are the cliff where my waves crash into every morning. It's not PG, I swear. This is like emotionally speaking. You have always been there, just there, always there, and that's what I love about you. Well, reading now, it sounds PG to me, but I swear it's romantic. Okay. I never really understood how birds survive treacherous winds and harsh temperatures. How they fly hours and hours and hours in search for food for their nestlings. But when I have come to slowly understand unconditional love, the true type of love, I somehow cease to question it. Mm, cute. Love and pain are passing fleets in my ocean, and my role is to wave at them, smiling for whatever it brought me. Lessons and pleasantries, all are but gifts to my soul. Ooh. Billowing winds that had passed my life, your force was unwelcomed. Yet, when you pushed me as you did, no matter how forceful and treacherous it was, know that I am still standing. Ooh. All right. All right. So next is I enjoy waking up real early to greet the morning and let the morning greet me. It greets me in different ways. The sun is greeting me with its rays, the air with its sweet breeze, the birds with their frenzied chirps, the trees with their wind. The whole world is greeting me, as if the whole world is embracing and celebrating me in my waking. hmm The lotus flower, or like a lotus flower, that's the title. I, the lotus flower, meant to thrive in murky waters. Though at times I am rooted on the ground that feels like quicksand, I sprout and grow, not seeing what's an inch ahead. However, knowing that if I keep on pushing through the sand and dirt and water, I finally reach the top where I can flourish and stretch my petals wide, and in the end, 'twas meant to be a beautiful ride. Cute. Okay. If I know the energies and the gifts I'm blessed with by the stars, I would see how much power is in my being, how dismal my problems are, how puny my worries have become. I shall brush these away, dust them off my shoulders, and my God shall I strive to live freely all my waking days. Mm. May you be like a mountain, standing tall in your power, taking space, lifting people to higher grounds. Fly, my child, be bold. The sky is wide and has been waiting for your ascent. You could only feel free when you're up there. Mm, all right. It's like we're almost near the ending, and it's closes with this poem, which is "I Am the Night." This used to be I originally wrote it really a long one, like it's supposed to be a long poem, but I cut a few poems to make it more concise and more direct to the point. But I guess I still have the original poem somewhere tucked in my document somewhere in my Google Drive, but this one is I've what survived in the book. So let's read. Who am I? Am I my ideals? Like clouds drifting away to be constantly reached and constantly dreamed upon. Like ghosts, I flee from them. What sense is there reaching for something afar, a sweet thought, a star? I am just a starless night that wishes to be seen. Therefore create light I will do. But am I a star? No, I am not. I am not just a star. I am not my ideals. I am but a struggling mold of clay, an eager pound of potential, seeking to be formed every day, wanting its existence in this world to matter, as I know that I won't be here longer. I am the blackness that embraces the night. I am the blackness that embraces the light. I am the starkness of duality in your sight. I am the breeze, the silence, the ease. I am the wind that fills the void. I am more than my stars. I am the night. I am the night. Many nights have come to pass, but I will know how good the night I seek to become. For I will fill mine with stars and milkways, and moon all studded and filled to the brim. I am the night. Now I will be seen and loved, and I will see my work as good. The duality and starkness of clarity that is the night in me, I, the Creator, am satisfied, and that's all that matters in my life. And that ends this session. I wish you guys loved it. It's very raw. I'm just going to do that one take only to so you guys can see the raw reaction. There you go. Thank you so much for staying this long, and I wish you guys have a great night.